So this is the beginning bit of a video where I'll probably say hi several more times. It's been a few days since the arrival of my gorgeous Zodiac set, and I'm feeling it really hard to resist playing with it. So I've decided I'm going to wind a couple of balls. The Aquarius ball, which was the purple and teal one, which is my favourite, and the Pisces one with this gorgeous pink blue shenanigans with the sorry, there's a feather with the white speckly bit in the middle, because I want to see how that turns out. What I'm going to do is I've sat and done the maths for what I want, the main bits of what I want to use these yarns for. So my big main project is just for these yarns, a set of each on my blanket, and the rest is going to go in the scrappy, with the exception of these two, where I'm going to knit a little square and make a blanket made out of little hand-dyed squares. Again, just another scrappy blanket, but specifically made out of favourite colours of sets, bits that I want to see how they work up, things like that. So, without further ado, I'm going to get myself set up, and you can join me in a time-lapse winding, and I might stick some pictures in or a little bit of knitting with them later, depends on how far through my knitting I get today. Bye! Or hang on, I guess. I've just got one little bit to untangle, but other than that, they've caked up really nicely. Even this bit is because I think the other end, as it were, went under the swift, as it sometimes does, and got wrapped around at that end. But let me show you how the Pisces has worked out. Isn't that beautiful? I've got my centre pull ready, and I'm gonna put this in a yarn sock soon, but for now I'm just holding it with a hair clip. And the Aquarius, yes, Aquarius is going to get the same treatment once I've untangled this little knot. So if I get the chance over the weekend / next few days, I'll film some of the knitting up. If not, I've got an itchy nose, that's nothing to do with it. If not, I'll get it knit up and show you how it looks knitted up. I'm hoping I can do the knitting up today. It kind of leaves me a day behind on everything else, but you know, when the mood takes you, the mood takes you, and that's one of the things I'm learning on my yarny journey, is to go with the mood. Because if you're not feeling doing something, you're going to get maybe a couple of stitches done if you push yourself, and or you're going to do it and you're going to be like, I don't want to. Excuse me. So in the end, which is one reason I don't take commissions, because the time restraints. I mean, yes, I did that competition of Bag of Days, and yes, I did push myself to get that finished, but that was because I wanted to see if I could do an entire design in that period of time, and I learnt a lot from it. So yeah, yes I can. Anyway, I'm babbling rubbish at you now, so I'm going to sit and untangle this quietly. Okay, bye. Hello. You join me today on the floor of my craft room. Now, why am I on the floor of my craft room? Because I'm going to unclip you for a minute. Also move my TV remote. We're having a bit of a winding party. What are we winding? I can hear you ask. I can hear you, you know. We are winding these glorious things, which if you're remembering, oh dear, it would be dangerous if I could construct a sentence, wouldn't it? If you remember the opening I did the other week, my very big custom dyed haul, we're winding them. However, I'm going to insert a quick confession here. Yep. Hi. I've already opened up and wound and knitted too. So I'm going to spin you around again. Hang on. So this one is Aries. No, it's not. It's Aquarius. And I'm going to insert round about here a picture of what that looks like knitted up. And this one is Pisces, and picture around about there what it looks like knitted up. So as for the rest of it, I've got it. I'm flipping you backwards and forwards, something terrible. However, Capricorn, which is the first one in the year and goes before Aquarius and Pisces. Then we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio and Sagittarius. So my mission now is to get you lot put on time lapse, because you know it's me, and get this lot wound up nicely in a usable form. And I want to try and get Rose, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces done today. So I'll see you in a minute. So I don't know what's happened, but I've got a big tangle here. So I'm gonna sit tight for 2 minutes while I untangle this, get it sorted out. You don't need to see that, but I'll be back when we start on Taurus. Okay, bye. Hi. Right. I've managed to rescue it, just about. I did have to snip a weeny bit off the end, but because it was a complete disaster right at the end. I don't know what happened. But it's more or less done now. It's going to do this project, the main project, Probably the secondary bit of this. I don't know whether it will survive more than that. But if not, it's not too bad because that's the only... Sorry, I was wondering where I put my inhaler and then forgot what I was looking for. Oh, sorry, I've got telly on in the background. There we go. So, that's the first 4, I think, wound. So I'm gonna get as far as having as the end of Gemini today on winding, and then I'm gonna stop for the night and stop winding for the night and get on with making it up, some of which you'll see possibly, but then when my son comes home from school, might have to turn the thing off. But I don't know, at this point we are at the whim of the outside world, and I think we're going to have some very big weather again very soon. But in the interim, I'm going to put you back on thingamabob time lapse and we'll get cracking with Taurus. Okay, bye. The first 6 wound. I'm gonna put everything away now and sit and crochet for a bit and see how much I can actually get hooked up until tomorrow. You'll see me do some. I'll probably give you an update as well later on when I turn off, so we'll see you in a minute once I'm set up. Hi, it is just gone 2 o'clock on day 2 of my zodiac section of my granny stripe blanket. I nearly managed a sentence there. So this is the first time I'm picking this up today, so I've got 3.5 days left. I've finished the Capricorn stripe and just started literally the Aquarius stripe. But what we're going to do from here on in for the rest of this afternoon is I'm falling over. Not trying to kill myself, accidentally or otherwise. Just going to get set up with my Swift and we're going to get the rest of it wound. And again I'll then sit and do a bit more, and you can join me while you can. And then I'll give you an update later on this evening. Hopefully I'll get a bit more than a single row done, because that is not going to make good progress whatsoever. Right, so give me a minute and I'll get you set up. So it's Wednesday. I'm still going. I'm on the first row of Scorpio. So let me just give you a quick scooch. So I'm loving how it's looking, and it smells gorgeous. But it's taken me way longer than I'd anticipated because, you know, life. But if I crack on, I think I can get it done today. So I might just show you a finished. Bye for now. Yep, that's all right. That's right, even. No.